Welcome to our channel. Today we're going to discuss a very familiar issue of aesthetics in your home. Think of your home as a personal sanctuary where you should feel relaxed and rejuvenated. It should never be a source of stress or discomfort. If you find yourself overwhelmed by clutter and disorganization, it's a sign that a little organization can go a long way. You don't need a complicated routine to achieve this. Instead of relying on a complex cleaning schedule, consider adopting simple, daily habits that keep your space neat and welcoming. While stylish decorations and candles can improve your mood, it's the small, consistent actions that make your home truly inviting. Stick with us until the end of this video to learn a clever trick that can make those less fun tasks much easier. To start your organizing journey, it can be helpful to designate a dedicated place for items that tend to be left lying around without a permanent home. Consider incorporating a designated area, like a shelf or drawer, to handle things that don't need to be there. For example, in an office setting, you might have a drawer for stationery or frequently used items like chargers, headphones, or a laptop. That way, everything you need is within reach, and you don't waste time searching for it throughout the day. Now, for those oddball items like important documents waiting to be filed, work samples, or even packages that need to be mailed, a separate box or folder can be helpful. It keeps everything in one place until you're ready to deal with it, preventing clutter from taking over your workspace. Not only will this save you time, it will also help you maintain a clean, efficient environment, whether you work from home or in the office. Making small changes like this will create an organized space that will boost both productivity and peace of mind. Start by making a simple but effective change. Always put things back where they are after you use them. This applies to everything from the tools you use in the kitchen to the books or supplies in your office. For example, instead of letting dishes accumulate in the sink, wash them immediately after a meal. Or think about how quickly things can pile up in your workspace if you leave papers and supplies scattered all over the place. The longer they stay, the more cluttered they become, and before you know it, the clutter can start to overwhelm you. When you get into the habit of putting things back where they belong immediately, you create a neat, organized environment with minimal effort. This prevents the gradual accumulation of misplaced items and keeps your space functional and inviting. Whether it's returning your laptop to the charging dock or hanging up your coat after coming in from outside, these small actions will help prevent chaos from building up. Over time, this habit will become second nature, helping you maintain a sense of order in your daily life and avoiding the stress of having to deal with the mess that builds up over time. To keep your closet organized, try this clever trick that turns your routine into a system. Whenever you take out a clothes hanger to use, place it in a visible place, like on a nearby surface or on the back of a chair. This way, you create a visual reminder to put your clothes back where they belong. If you keep your hangers in a closet or hidden away, you may forget to put them away at the end of the day, leading to a messy closet. By keeping your hangers in a visible place, you'll have an easier time hanging them up as soon as you're done using them. This simple habit will not only help you maintain a tidy closet, but it will also ensure that your clothes are always in good condition. It's a small change that makes a big difference, especially if you have a lot of stuff to manage. Try this method and see how it transforms your organizing habits, making your space look clean and organized without much effort. Incorporating small habits into your daily routine can dramatically change the way you approach your day. Something as simple as making your bed or tidying up your living space first thing in the morning creates an immediate sense of accomplishment. These small actions set a powerful tone, signaling that you are in control of your environment and ready to take on anything. Not only does this help clear your mind, It also impacts how you feel at the end of the day. Walking into a clean room after a long day is like breathing fresh air, reducing stress, and creating a peaceful atmosphere. It's not just about having a clean space, it's about creating a place that supports your health. In the long run, these small habits seem to form the foundation for a more organized and intentional life. The act of tidying up may only take a few minutes, but it clears both physical and mental clutter, helping you have a more focused, less stressed day. These habits are easy to ignore, but once established, they can change the way you interact with your space and improve your overall mindset. Scheduling cleaning with your family or housemates can transform the way you manage your living space. Working together to plan a cleaning schedule not only ensures that every corner of your home gets attention, but it also builds a sense of teamwork and shared responsibility. Start by getting everyone together and discussing what tasks need to be done and how often. Assign specific tasks to each person, ensuring that the workload is balanced and manageable. For example, you might decide that one person will vacuum weekly, while another will wipe down the kitchen surfaces every evening. This clear division of responsibilities helps prevent anyone from feeling overwhelmed and ensures that tasks are completed regularly. Scheduling also creates an element of accountability. When everyone knows what is expected of them, it is easier for them to complete tasks and maintain a tidy environment. Here's a practical way to avoid common cleaning pitfalls where tasks can pile up and become overwhelming. Foster a stronger sense of community in your home. Working together to keep your space organized not only makes the process more enjoyable, but it also strengthens relationships by creating opportunities for communication and collaboration. Instead of tackling cleaning alone, make it a team effort that benefits everyone and keeps your home looking its best. To keep your space looking fresh and inviting, a simple habit you can adopt is to wipe down surfaces regularly after use. It may seem like a small thing, but it can make a big difference in how clean and tidy your surroundings are. Instead of letting water spots, dust, or spills accumulate, take a moment to clean up immediately after use to prevent clutter. Whether it's the sink after brushing your teeth or the kitchen counter after preparing a meal, this small act helps maintain a sense of order. Think of it as a quick way to rearrange your home throughout the day. You can keep a cloth or sponge in each room, making it easier to spot clean. After all, when you walk into a room with shiny counters and clean surfaces, you'll instantly feel more organized and welcoming. Not only is it visually beneficial, but it also has psychological benefits. A clean surface promotes clarity, while clutter or dirt can create a feeling of unease. By making this a habit, you not only improve the appearance of your space, but you also prevent larger cleaning tasks from piling up. This is a simple, daily effort that will pay off in the long run, making your environment more comfortable and peaceful. If you want to take it a step further, try using a small tool like a squeegee to keep areas like your bathroom or kitchen sink sparkling clean with minimal effort. Over time, this habit will become second nature, contributing to a cleaner and more enjoyable living space. When tackling a cleaning task, break it down into smaller, more focused chunks to make it less overwhelming. Instead of trying to clean the entire house at once, try cleaning one room at a time. This method not only makes the process more organized, but it also helps you maintain a sense of accomplishment as you complete each area. Start by choosing one room to focus on. Whether it's the living room, kitchen, or bathroom, focus your attention on that space alone until it's spotless. By focusing on a single room, you can pay more attention to detail and make sure every corner is thoroughly cleaned. Once you're done, take a moment to appreciate your work before moving on to the next room. This step-by-step method breaks down the cleaning process into more manageable chunks, helping to reduce the feeling of being overwhelmed by a large task. This method also provides clear visual progress, as you can see each room transform into a neat and tidy space. This can be highly motivating and make the overall cleaning process more manageable. Additionally, this method allows you to tackle the specific cleaning needs of each room more efficiently. For example, the kitchen may require a more intensive cleaning than a guest bedroom. By tackling each area one at a time, you can tailor your cleaning efforts to meet the unique needs of each room, resulting in more thorough and satisfying results. Keeping a clean and tidy kitchen or bathroom doesn't have to be a daunting task. A great way to keep things on track is to adopt a simple routine of rinsing everything regularly. For example, after washing the dishes, take a moment to rinse the edges of the sink, where dirt and food tend to accumulate. This small step can prevent buildup that becomes difficult to scrub off later. Likewise, in the bathroom, after using the sink, splash some water around to rinse off toothpaste or any other residue. It's amazing how such a quick action can make a huge difference in keeping your space looking fresh without much effort. In the bathroom, the same principle applies. A quick rinse of glass and tiles after each use helps prevent soap scum from forming. Doing this on a daily basis will lighten the load when it's time for a deeper clean. Soap scum and water stains become much easier to deal with, and you'll find that you spend less time scrubbing during your weekly cleaning routine. It's all about preempting messes, rather than letting them build up over time. By cleaning regularly, you're effectively preventing problems before they become more difficult to deal with. One thing that's often overlooked is emptying the sink strainer. It may not be the most pleasant task, but getting to it sooner can make a big difference. If you let food residue build up in the strainer, it can quickly become unattractive and can sit there longer than necessary. By getting into the habit of emptying the strainer after every meal, you're helping to keep your sink cleaner and preventing clogs. Even if you don't have a garbage disposal, this simple habit will help keep things running smoothly in your kitchen with minimal effort. The key is to tackle small tasks at a time, which will help keep your home cleaner and more organized. Keeping your kitchen clean doesn't have to be a big job if you build small, consistent habits into your routine. One of those habits is to regularly empty your sink strainer. Many people overlook this simple task, but it plays a huge role in maintaining a clean and sanitary space. When food particles get stuck in the strainer, they can cause unpleasant odors and make cleaning later on more difficult. By simply taking a moment to empty the strainer after each use, you not only prevent buildup, but you also make your kitchen a more pleasant place to work. Even if the idea of cleaning up leftover food isn't appealing, doing it regularly will make the task much easier than waiting for it to pile up. Without a strainer, food residue can quickly build up and become a nuisance. By getting into the habit of emptying the sink right away, you'll avoid letting it sit for hours or even days. Not only will this keep the area around your sink looking neat, it will also make cleaning much easier. You'll find that taking a few extra seconds to do this small task can save you a lot of trouble down the road. The less food that builds up, the less time you'll have to spend scrubbing or deep cleaning. A clean sink makes the entire kitchen feel more organized and manageable, which can help set the tone for the rest of your day. When you walk into a clutter-free kitchen, you'll create a more welcoming and efficient environment. It may seem like a small detail, but small actions like this add up, helping you maintain a fresh and inviting space. Incorporating this habit into your daily routine is a small but effective way to keep your home running smoothly. Over time, you'll notice the difference it makes, not only in the cleanliness of your kitchen, but also in the way you approach other tasks. Little by little, these efforts add up to a cleaner, more organized space, where you can feel comfortable and relaxed. So next time you're washing dishes, take a moment to empty the strainer and see how this small action can make a big impact. One of the easiest ways to manage household chores is to take advantage of small, quiet moments throughout the day. Instead of letting tasks like washing dishes pile up, consider doing them in between other activities. For example, while you're waiting for the laundry to finish or your laptop to update, you can quickly wash a few utensils or wipe down the kitchen counter. Even small moments, like waiting for tea to brew or a phone call to start, can be used to clear dishes or clear a corner of the kitchen. By incorporating these small actions into your routine, you'll prevent clutter from building up and maintain a sense of order without much effort. Not only will this help keep things clean, but it will also turn downtime into something productive. It's normal to feel overwhelmed when faced with a sink full of dishes, so breaking it down into manageable steps can reduce that feeling of dread. For example, while your favorite show is on commercial break, you can wash a few plates or glasses, making the task less daunting. Doing a little here and there ensures that the kitchen stays tidy and eliminates the need to clean up later. Another benefit of this strategy is how it positively affects your mindset. The kitchen often sets the tone for the home, and a tidy space can give you a sense of control and calm. When your workspace is clean, it's easier to focus on other tasks without the mental burden of a huge chore list. By staying ahead of the curve and tackling a little at a time, you'll find that maintaining a clean, organized environment becomes much simpler, allowing you to enjoy your space without constantly feeling like you need to clean it. If you have a dishwasher, you'll find it an invaluable tool in keeping your kitchen neat and efficient. Dishwashers typically fill up within a day or two, depending on how much your family uses. To get the most out of your appliance and avoid wasting water and detergent, it's best to only run your dishwasher when it's full. This not only saves resources, but also ensures that each wash cycle is as efficient as possible. After your dishwasher completes its cycle, whether it's early in the morning, late in the afternoon, or evening, make it a priority to empty your dishwasher immediately. Doing so clears the way for new dirty dishes to enter, avoiding the common situation of used dishes piling up on countertops and sinks. By consistently emptying your dishwasher as soon as it completes its cycle, you'll maintain a clean and organized space, making it easier to get on with your daily dishwashing chores. Not only will this habit help you manage your kitchen more efficiently, it will also reduce the stress associated with dishwashing. It will keep your kitchen looking neat and running smoothly, making meal prep and cleanup much more manageable. One of the simplest yet most effective habits you can adopt to keep your home clutter-free is this. Every time you bring a new item into your space, make sure to throw away an old one. This approach helps maintain a sense of balance and prevents your living area from becoming overloaded with things you don't need. You just bought a shiny new kitchen gadget that you've had your eye on for months. Before you proudly place it in your kitchen, take a moment to think about that old blender that's been sitting in the back of a cupboard, rarely used. By donating or recycling that old blender, you're making room for the new item without adding to the clutter. This approach not only keeps your space tidy, it also encourages conscious shopping. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of buying something new, but tying it to the decision to part with something old forces you to think harder about what you really need. Over time, this habit helps create a home where every item has a purpose and nothing feels like unnecessary baggage. Every time you make room for something new by getting rid of something old, you're not only cleaning out your home, but you're also refreshing your mindset. This way, maintaining an organized home feels less like a chore and more like a rewarding habit. It's about cultivating a living environment that's both inviting and manageable, where every new addition is balanced by a conscious reduction. Incorporating a cleaning routine into your evening routine can make a big difference in the orderliness of your home. Start by linking the routine to something you already do regularly. For example, when you're getting dressed for the next day, use this time to clean out lost items or organize your space. By combining these tasks, you'll make the process more manageable and less daunting. Before you settle in for the evening, take a moment to scan your living room. No matter how big or small your space is, check for any items that might be out of place, perhaps a coffee cup on your bedside table or a stack of mail near the entryway. Make it a habit to return these items to their rightful place. This simple practice helps maintain a sense of order and freshness in your home. Every morning will feel like a clean sheet of paper, thanks to the small cleaning tasks tackled the night before. Keeping your space attractive and tidy becomes easier with this nightly routine. By tying your end-of-day cleaning into an existing routine, you will gradually build a more consistent routine. Over time, this activity will blend easily into your daily life, resulting in a more organized and pleasant living environment.